In many ways, Alana's bird rescue story starts with her dad. A pilot based in Colorado, he shares a lifelong love of animals with his daughter, and as a frequent flyer himself, he has what Alana describes as a spiritual connection with birds. When Alana fostered her first hummingbird several years ago, she knew exactly who to call for help. I was like, I have no idea. What's the formula? What do I do? You call your mom when you have a baby. But in this case, her father, who has rescued many birds himself, got the call. He said, "Here's what you feed him," Alana laughs. "Most of the ones I've gotten have been babies, and they need to be fed at least every 30 minutes, she explains. It's like having a newborn. With a little help from Dad, Alana's hummingbird rescuing career was underway.
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
When a neighbor found Hummer on the ground in their yard, Alana was ready to nurse him back to health. But how would her dog Mowgli take to a tiny hummingbird in the house? Alana, who has a background in early childhood studies, describes herself as a natural caregiver for anything in need. In 2015, that instinct led her to adopt Mowgli from a local dog rescue. "I had just gone through a really hard time of losing my grandfather, and I was just needing something," she shares. "Needing something to focus on, needing something to take care of." When she met Mowgli, the rescue center told her he had been left at the back door in a cardboard box. They had no information on him. They didn't know how old he was. They didn't know any of his health conditions, she says. Mowgli came home with her, and the two have been best friends ever since. Mowgli and Alana recently celebrated his 13th birthday with homemade doggy-friendly ice cream. The sweet pooch has even become an important part of her hummingbird fostering. Alana had faith in his kind nature, and when she brought Hummer home, Mowgli reacted even better than she would have hoped. He just kind of seemed to know that, Mom took me in when I didn't have any place to go, and so if she's bringing this little, I don't even know what it is, but if she's bringing this thing into the house, it must need it, Alana shares. Truly a rescue match made in heaven, Mowgli's gentle soul definitely mirrors his human mom's innate kindness. "It seems to be a thing where he's a kindred spirit of mine," she agrees. Amazingly, instead of seeing him as a threat, Hummer took to Mowgli as well. In between feedings, the dog and the hummingbird liked to nap together on the heating pad, with Hummer sitting atop Mowgli's shoulder, chirping away to his canine pal. Mowgli even helped with Hummer's flying practice. "At the time, I had close to 100 houseplants," Alana admits. Hummer wasn't really ready to fully fly yet, and so he'd usually end up hitting a wall, or hitting a plant, or hitting something. I'd try to keep my eye on him, but they're so teeny and they go so fast. But Mo would get up and sniff him out and go right to where he was so I could find him." Hummer spent just 36 hours with Alana and Mowgli, including one sleepless night of half-hourly dog-supervised feedings, but his impact on their lives is still being felt. When Hummer started to fly with confidence in the house, Alana knew it was time to release him into the outside world again. She placed him in an outdoor hanging planter, knowing he would be safe there until he was ready to take off. Through the open front door, Alana and Mowgli could hear him chirping loudly, as though saying goodbye and thank you. But Hummer's story isn't over yet. As Alana tells it, every morning she gets up and lets Mowgli out into her gated front yard to go to the bathroom, and nearly every morning a hummingbird appears and sits in the hanging planter nearby for a few minutes. "It has to be Hummer," she says. Alana thinks he might see Mowgli or recognizes the sound of her voice. Maybe he just knows their routine, but the hummingbird appears probably 5 out of 7 days a week as soon as she lets Mowgli out. It definitely seems like more than a coincidence. "I don't know it for sure," Alana admits, "but I do know it never happened before I had Hummer." As Alana and Mowgli care for Spunky, their new rescue, Alana is again impressed with Mowgli's gentle care for the tiny bird. With Hummer, Mowgli seemed to fall right into place, she says, and he's doing the same thing with this one right now. We have no doubt that soon another hummingbird will join Hummer in visiting Mowgli every morning.
If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.